Live. This is Eston Rye. I am hacking away in my home lab tonight, and we're going to try and install a bunch of stuff in my cluster. If you would like to follow along on anything that I do, you can check out this GitHub repository. I'm throwing a bunch of stuff in there as I go along. If you would like to try Platform9 for free, you can do so here at platform9.com/signup. And let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Eston Rye, and I will be your streamer tonight. All right, so kind of laying out what I'm going to start working on tonight. So there's, I've been starting to explore operators in the home lab, and I want to install a bunch of them tonight. Starting probably with probably a Postgres operator. So this will run my Postgres databases. It'll be the backend for Harbor. It'll be part of one of two backends for Harbor, probably a third. I'll need the MinIO operator. I'll need the Postgres operator. I'll need the Redis operator. So we'll get those. We'll get all three of those installed and try and get those running. We might run out of time before I decide to go to bed, but hey, we'll see where we get. So probably gonna spend a bunch of time poking around documentation, digging up how I'm gonna do this, and don't really have a clear idea on how I'm gonna install everything, but we'll go along as we get. I'll talk as I go. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the screen share. So over here, you can see I'm going to sign into my Platform9 cluster. And this is just basically a really nice management plane for my cluster. Ooh, my cluster is unhealthy. Why is that? It is disconnected. Ooh, let's see if we can go fix that. Let's see. Let's go into the Proxmox cluster. And are my machines not running? They are not running. That would be a big problem. Let's go ahead and start one of those up. So I have my 3 control plane nodes. We'll start one of the control plane nodes and see if it reconnects. Bring that online. I must have lost power at some point. Well, while we are talking about power loss, let's go over here to the details. Options. Oh, let's fix that. I don't want this to start a boot. That way I won't have a down cluster if I lose power again. It'll be down while the power's out, but it'll come back on. Alrighty. Let's see if it's showing up in the console. Over here. 6 unknown nodes. Been disconnected for 6 days? Wow. It's been a while since I've been hacking in the lab, I guess. Cluster that doesn't alert you via email. Did it really fall down? All right. Console on this one. Are you up yet? Oh, you're still booting. Oh. Oh, nope, you're up. Oh yeah, that's right. I randomized that password. Okay, I'll go through SSH then. Alrighty, that's what I'm looking for. PF9 host agent service. Running. Let's go see if it's in the dashboard. Hey, we're converging. Okay, node list. Converging, alrighty. So we can watch it come up. Starting up at CD. I want to make sure that this starts up before I bring the others up. Alright, well, while that's going, let's bring this over here. Let's create a new group. Let's go ahead and start you. Options. Yes, I want you to start a boot. And let's go ahead and start you. Start a boot. Start a boot. Alrighty. I don't need this VM anymore. Alrighty, let's go back to the Platform9 dashboard and see where we're at. Still starting at CD. Alrighty. We've got control plane 3 is healthy now. Oh, nope, they're all converging. That looks like we got its CD up and running, network configurations online. Well, while we wait for that, let's go ahead and start with over this harbor docks. Okay. We're going to deploy harbor with high availability. So first things we're going to need is a Kubernetes cluster, which we're slowly getting back. We'll need Helm 2.80 plus, which I have installed. We'll need an ingress controller, which I have already configured with Cert Manager. I have a highly available Postgre cluster that we will build. We will build that. We'll need a highly available Redis cluster. We'll build that too. We'll use operators for both of those. And then a persistent volume claim that can be shared across the nodes for external object storage. I've got an NFS driver, and the NFS driver is going to let me do the PVC that can be shared across the nodes. The question is do I want to do the PVC with the min.io operator so that I have min.io basically running off of NFS, or do I want to swap that with S3 running on my TrueNAS scale? Let's punt that decision for a little bit. Alrighty. Looks like we have all 4 nodes. They've all converged. Let's go back to the nodes here. They're all healthy. The cluster details. Everything looks good there. Let's go to the dashboard. It's reporting green. Workloads. Got everything running there. Nice. Looks good. Oh, pending. Image pulled back off. That one I expected. I need to go investigate that later. Okay. There's I was expecting. All right, we have an operational cluster. And of course, I'm not sharing any of that. There we go. Well, that sucks. Alrighty. So, basically, came into Platform9, saw my cluster had fallen over, and turned all my cluster machines on because I had lost power at some point in the last 6 days, and brought those online, and then made sure that the next time I lose power, they will start back up on boot. So that I don't have to go through this next time I hop on a stream. Once those came up, they converged, and so I got to look at my cluster and watch everything turn green, and I can see all the details and what kind of steps that are going in there and what's in the logs. Ooh, that log. Maybe another day. Interesting. 9 events. I'll look at those later. Anyway, let's go back to the dashboard. Reload that dashboard. Alrighty. let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to work on getting Harbor. So I need to have the installation prerequisites. Ports, got all those. There we go. High availability Harbor. All right, so we'll need the load balancer, which we've got through MetalLB, VHA SQL, we need VHA Redis, we'll need the MinIO operator, installation, installation configuration, like this one. Helm. There we go. This is what I want. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to use the Harbor operator for installing Harbor. And there should be some docs here. Yep, docs. Installation. Installation custom. Deploy the Postgre operator. Okay, yeah, so we'll use this. Checklist shown here. Raise cluster. Yep, I've got that. I've got cert manager. I have an ingress controller. kubectl. Do I have customize? I did not. Okay, so I've customized and I have Git installed. One click. Deployment manifest, deleting the operator. I don't want to do the one click. To have the operators installed separately. That's for, oh, here we go. Back to this page. So, following along, page I'm going to be doing, if I share my screen on what I'm looking at. Go. So I am on this page. So this is the customization custom MD. We're going to deploy the cube, the Postgre operator. All right, so that's our first step, installing the Postgre operator. So there's going to be a link here that takes us to another page. There's the installation documentation. All right. Ooh, they have a Helm chart. Is that here? I did open that. Okay. Now, we're going to install Postgres, but ooh, that is a long URL. We're going to install a Helm chart, and that is found here. All right. So, looking at what we've got here, we've got the cloud native Postgres Helm chart. Wait, is this the right one? No, I don't want this one. Yeah, so this one's the one that's this is a newer one, but it's not. This is not the one that that Harbor uses. I don't want this one. Close that group. Let's go back over to Harbor. And this is the one. All right. This is what we're looking at for installing the Postgres operator. So this is the Zalando Postgres operator. And we have instructions, deployment options, manual deployment, customization, or Helm chart. I like the Helm chart personally. There's the Helm chart. All right, so we've got our repo. Okay, so we got a repo, install the Postgres operator, and we can install the UI as well. Alrighty. Is there anything that we need to customize in that values? As for installing Helm. Okay. Postgres operator. Charts. Postgres operator. Is there anything in the values.yaml that I want to customize? Okay, we got the version. Annotations look okay. I might want to give a toleration running on masters, since this is more of a control plane type deal. Yeah, I think I want to give a toleration for master. Maybe preference to running on master. Okay, we'll register the CRD. Oh, I can set the minimum number of instances, the max number of instances. That's kind of neat. Ooh. That's kind of cool. So I can have the operator automatically rotate app passwords for Postgres. That's neat. And I can do it automatically every 90 days. Keeps them for 180. Oh, that's neat. I'm gonna have to explore that. Kind of curious how that works. If it drops the credentials in a secret and can manage them in a secret. That'd be kind of neat. I'm kind of curious how that works now. Alrighty, so note to self. Check that out. I'm gonna write that down. Where'd my pen go? Oh, let's do this. I need to erase my desk. Alrighty. The camera is shaking. It's because I am erasing vigorously on my desk. Whiteboard desks for the win. Okay. And another stream I want to explore. PG operator. User password rotation. That would be a fun little stream to go explore, figure out how that works. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so we got our super username, we got our replication username. Big major version upgrade. Off, manual, full. Alright, so oh, that's cool. So you can let the operator automatically upgrade your Postgre clusters to the major version. So, and then if it's in off mode, which is the default, then you can set the major version upgrade team allow list, which would basically upgrade databases for teams that say we want this. That's nice. And then if there are minimal versions, such minimal Postgres version, that will not automatically be upgraded. Okay, so target Postgres major version when upgrading. Okay, so you can tell the operator what next major version target you want it to target. That's neat. Okay, so if we need any additional system capabilities, that's where we configure it. Oh, that's nice. You can add default labels without having to have your users define them in their manifests. I like that. Name assigned to Kubernetes objects created by the operator. Oh, that's neat. So probably want to change that. Alright, custom annotations for the pod. Cross namespace secret. User secrets and other namespace in the Postgres cluster. Okay, I can see where that might be useful, but I can also see where that might be difficult. I think that really boils down to whether or not I want to manage that permission with roles and role bindings, or if I want to make it easier on myself. I think I'm going to leave that the way it is, and I'll use roles and role bindings for those. Enable init containers, enable pod anti-affinity. Oh, that's interesting. That would probably be good because if a node goes down, might want to change that. Enable pod anti-affinity. Okay. Mutation keys, inherited from cluster manifest. Enable keys can be inherited from the cluster manifest. Set of labels that are running an active node should possess to be considered ready. Okay, so we're looking at namespaces for those. All right, so here we're getting storage. PC. Toleration. Well, that's kind of neat. So you can set specific nodes to run the databases. So you get default resource limits. That's kind of nice. Config timeouts. Config load balancer. DNS zone for cluster DNS name when load balancer is configured for cluster. Okay, so I'm going to want to change that DB hosted zone. Enable master load balancer. Toggle service type load balancer pointing to the master pod of the cluster. To the master cooler pod of the cluster. Load balancer. policy. Oh, interesting. Okay, I need to read more about this. All right, options to aid the debugging of the operator itself. Yeah, I'm not going to need that. I'm not running an AWS. Logical backup, image for pods, it's a logical backup job. Okay, logical backup provider, S3, that makes sense. I should provide that information. Backup S3, access key ID. Logical backup, S3 bucket. Okay, it's time to start opening a file because this is going to get stupid if I don't do that. Alrighty. So, let's go grab my notes. Settings, Helm values, new file. All right. Okay, copy this, paste that. I'm gonna want that section. I want to cover this section as well. Timeouts I think are fine. Resources I think are fine. This is in config Kubernetes. Okay, so let's grab this section. Okay. probably want to make sure this is pulled down. You know what? Let's just grab the whole thing. Copy raw contents. Paste. I've got my values. Change our screen here. Share. And we're back to the repo. So, if you're just joining the stream, I am Eston Rye. I work for Platform9, and this is Platform9 Live, and we are streaming from my home lab. If you want to follow along, the repo is here. It's github.com/estonrye/slides. If you would like to try Platform9 for free, you can do so here. Platform9.com/signup. This is what's hosting the management control plane for my Kubernetes clusters in the home lab. All right, so now we're in the code. Let's see what that looks like full screen. Oh, that's readable. Nice. Okay. I like it when my streams are readable. Although the text is a little bit smaller on that screen, so let's just bump it up a notch for those who don't have my eagle eyes. Or a 4K monitor to blow it up on. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Alrighty. Let's go through this values file one more time. We got pod annotations, pod labels. I don't think I need to change anything there at the moment. JSON logging. Yes, please. I think that's fine the way it is. Period, config users. Roles to be granted to database owners. Leave that as it is. We're going to leave password rotation off for now, but this functionality later. Read. All right, we'll leave that major version upgrade off for now. Config Kubernetes. Cluster main is going to be cluster.local. Cluster labels. Cluster name label. Seems as good as label as any. Date. Cluster name. I'll figure out how those work later. Anti-affinity around the Postgres pods. Yes, I think I want that. I want them to be on separate nodes. If the node goes down, then there's a likelihood the others won't be impacted. So we're going to set that to true. I might regret that later, but hey, this is a home lab. Live dangerously. Deploy once. All right, annotations be ignored. Namespace name, a secret containing infrastructure role names and passwords. I don't think I need to do that. Explore those later. Move timeout. For a successful migration of master pods from unschedulable node. Set of labels. Okay. Name is containing a lot of 2 tokens passed to the Teams API. Okay. All right. All right, let's put on custom environment variables, which I don't need to set anything yet for. Service account definitions, role binding definitions. Okay. That might be kind of nice. Not running my Spilo process as a root. All right, I'm gonna change this to be change those later. It's fine. Okay, so I'll probably want to configure those in a bit. But I don't want to do that on well, hold on. There we go. I got a way to do that. Here we go. So I'll pull those from my vault later, but right now I'm setting a default of empty string. Some of you might be wondering why I'm splitting this up under two hierarchies. That's just the way I'm dealing with the default merge behavior. I don't want to change the default merge behavior, so I separate that so that I can set one of them in my secrets and one of them in my group vars. Does it really make sense to separate all that? Probably not. All right. Users. SCRs, assign additional teams and members to clusters. Okay. So if you're running multiple operators, that's interesting. All right. Repositories. Maybe I want the mini operator first. All right. So after going through all the YAML for the values, let's change what we're looking at. So this is the high-level architecture diagram for the Zalando Postgres operator. All right, so we have our Kubernetes account network boundary. Load balancers. Okay, so that's what those are setting for. So you got the master service and the replica service. Your application communicates to those. Okay. Storage. Yep. Standby cluster. Yep. Bouncer deployment. Interesting. Okay. Supported setups. So yeah, I'm thinking I probably want that S3 backend first. Especially if I'm going to configure the local backups. All right. When I have tenant for namespace. Install. Hmm. That's the only way to initialize their operator. Why can't I do that via helm? Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Document all arguments used when initializing the midnight operator. Alrighty. Alrighty, so that's what that looks like. All right. All right, so I got CRD. Alrighty, let's change my share. That's messy. I don't need that mess. Let's not do that way. Okay. Let's go over here to configure. Okay, so now Max. Okay. GZ. That. Extract archives. Okay. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to install crew into my Docker image so that then I can also install the MinIO kubectl plugin, which is apparently required to install the MinIO S3 operator, which then I will be able to install the MinIO S3 operator from my Ansible automation. And then once that's installed, I can then install the Postgre operator and connect up to the S3 operator after I've configured a MinIO tenant. Make sense? Possibly. Okay, we got temp downloads. Paste. So yeah, we're gonna change. Wait, let's leave there. I don't think I need to do that. Oh. That's what that's doing. And damn it, I haven't been showing. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I have been trying to add crew to my Ansible image, which you guys haven't been seeing because I forgot to turn on the share. It's the curse of working on a 4K monitor and chopping it up into 4 1080p sections so that you guys can actually see what's on the screen and it doesn't look like crap on the stream. Alrighty, so back to what we were working on. I have added the crew download URL, and I've downloaded the tar file. I have extracted it, and then I was trying to figure out why they go through and do this crew install crew. And one of the reasons what I found out is they're using crew to install crew. So basically, do the help on install. This makes sense because all of the kubectl plugins are just executables that are sitting right next to kubectl. So that brings me back to that's a good question. Do I even really need to install this, or could I just go download the MinIO? And I could just download the MinIO. But having crew would be nice in the image, especially if I needed to install a plugin that I didn't have. Screw it. We're going to install it anyway. Alrighty, so given that revelation that I don't necessarily need to go and run a command, let's see here, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down here, source, user local bin kubectl crew. And then I don't need this junk. That's all it's doing. Should work. All right, saving that. All right, well, while that's going there, I can go pull that down. Okay, MinIO operator. All right. Can I go download this from where I want? Yeah, I can probably do that. Alrighty. that's going so far so good. Nice. That's interesting. Add that to the entry point script. Copy point. Okay, can I do that with Cert Manager too? Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, that makes that so much cleaner. Cool. So I can get rid of that. Yep, I can get rid of that. And I can get rid of that. Actually, I don't necessarily want that here. I want that here. Okay. I don't need that. Alrighty. So for those of you who are joining, this is Platform9 Live, and we're working in my home lab. I am Eston Rye. I work as a senior member of the technical staff for the infrastructure operations team at Platform9. If you want to follow along, the GitHub repository is here at github.com/estonrye/slides. If you'd like to try Platform9 for free, you can try that for free at platform9.com/signup. We are probably an hour and 45 minutes in to me bumbling around in my lab installing operators. And I like to automate a lot of what I'm doing. So I like to put all of my automation into containers that I can run consistently no matter what machine I'm on. So right now what I've been doing is I'm installing the min.io operator to run in my cluster. But instead of doing it the easy way where I can just go install crew and then do crew install min.io and then do the kubectl min.io init, which would just install the operator and say, there I go, got it installed, done. I am installing the plugin into my Ansible Docker container. And then from there, I'm going to then add that automation to my platform installation script. And so that'll let me have a repeatable process that I won't have to go and figure out, well, how the hell did I install that next time I'm trying to touch things. Problem is, though, I just invalidated a whole bunch of my cached layers by adding to my path variable here in my bash RC. So it'll be a little while. Oh, while that goes on, let's go back over here to browser. Let's go poking around. All right, so we have our min.io operator, which we're installing. Oof. I have so many tabs open. All right, so this is the goal. This is what I want installed in my cluster. Oh, it's really big. Can I view that in a better view? Okay, desktop. There we go. That's better. So this is the goal. This is what I want built in my cluster. So the Harbor operator basically gives you a complete managed installation of Harbor. So it does backups, it does, I think it, well, I'm pretty sure it does backups. I'm going to play around with it a little bit and figure out exactly what I'm missing. But yeah, it handles the life cycle, so it'll ensure it gets upgraded. It'll configure highly available Postgre clusters, min.io clusters, Redis clusters. Yeah, this is what I want to install in my cluster. It's taking me a little bit longer because I'm taking the long way around. Somewhere else, I think. Steps. I'm surprised they put the min.io operator last. Oh, you want that first. Looks like this is like the easiest one to install. Oh, that's interesting. Supposed to get it done it that way. This seems like more fun. Oh, and again, I'm forgetting to share. There we go. Suppose you guys didn't see that pretty picture either. Alright, let's go look at the pretty picture again. Yeah, this is what I want to build. And we are following through on some instructions to install it. I think I was looking at on this page. I may have to get a 1080p monitor for streaming. And I could just share the screen. Alrighty, so the manual steps, you install the Postgre operator, you install the Redis operator, you install the MinIO operator. But going through the Postgre operator values, you're going to want an S3 target for the backups. So that kind of leads me to kind of reversing the order in which they're installing. So I'm installing the MinIO operator first. And then I think I'll probably install the Redis operator because it's also fairly independent. I wonder if that, let's go look at that. Redis operator, do they have a nice little plugin too? Oh, there's the Helm chart too. Oh wait, oh. Yeah, they don't do it the way MinIO does it. Okay, so that's just a Helm chart. That should be easier to install later. That's okay. This operator. All right, I don't need that open right now. Okay, that should go in that group. Let's open that group up again. Drag that over there. We're still building that image on the other window. Like I said, it's going to be a while. is it? This is all. Let's the administrator guide. I want that. Whatever, you can read through that later. That's harbor documentation. More harbor documentation. More harbor documentation. I'll find that later. Day 2 configurations. Those are probably good to review. How to upgrade. We'll review that as well. And I have that open in another tab. Okay. Let's bring that, shrink that. Shrink that. Okay. I don't need those right now. Ah, that's a lot easier. We're still building. Suppose I could do that to be the helm chart. Well, it's good to make that refactor anyway. All right, let's head back to the code window. And while that's running in the background, let's head over here. Okay. Settings. Manifest. Values, we'll use that later. Vars. There we go. Helm repositories. Call this IO. Out. Okay, so we got Mario. Helm charts. Alrighty. And again, I'm not sharing. All right. There we go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've been taking the adding the Helm chart for MinIO, because I just, as I was reading through the MinIO Helm operator, they have a Helm chart for it, which is awesome. Makes that a little bit easier to install. Although the plugin, I could do it from the plugin as well. And the plugin will come in useful as well. It gives me a nice way to access the operator through the kubectl command line. Okay, so we've got our MinIO operator. We got a version, max version, current version of 3.7. Oh wait. Four dot 4.2.1. So it's the MinIO/operator. Got it. Hmm. Okay. I'm looking at the values for the MinIO tenant. I see certificates. Alrighty. Now on 10 pods. Automatic Kubernetes-based certificate generation and signing is explained. Oh, that's interesting. And of course, I'm not sharing again. It's alright, I was going to switch the view anyway. This time I'll remember to turn it on. Forgive me, it's like 11:35 at night, so I'm not on the ball. Okay, unsupported. Yeah. Okay. That should be CMD. Go, fix that. Build it again! This time with caching. Let's see here. Okay, extract archives. Can move that pad lower. There we go. All right, so that should us the MinIO and the Redis operators. Let's see if my nice. Sweet. Alrighty. Changes. Stage changes. Oh. Oh. That's right. Oh. comment that out for now. I'm not ready to work on that. All right, going through our charts. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah, I did it. I did spell it wrong. Save. Hey. Sweet. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to enter my password. I should install Helm diff into that. Okay, so let's go back over here. Charts, what did I do wrong? Namespace. Calling it now. Got it. Oh, I forgot to create the namespaces. Am I just not using the version? I must not be using the version. That's just something that I've been tracking. Yeah, I'm tracking it everywhere, but I'm not actually using it. Am I? I am not. Wonder why. Okay, well that's a to-do. Password. All right, this should work this time. Nice. Things are running. Nice. Okay, so we got the Redis operator and the MinIO operator installed. Should be able to do. Alrighty. Share. Alrighty. Let's head over to Neat. All right, so we have proxied over to the MinIO operator, which is running on my cluster. Pasting my JOT token that it provided. Hey, that's pretty cool. Neat. Tenants. Create a tenant. Neat, you can create the tenant there. Awesome, it picks up my storage classes. Yes, parity. Oh, let's give it. So this combination will be less than 1 gig. Got it. Okay, so that's the total size per node. So if I did that, say it was 20 gigs. Got it. Usable capacity is 10 gigs. Okay. Okay, so that's the parity. I see. Okay, so we have 16 drives, EC8 is half. Okay. So if you want less parity, gives you more capacity. So one server failure. Okay. Got it. Let's burst up to CPU. Okay. Services should request an external IP via load balance for service type. Yes. On. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, images. Placement. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so we got server-side encryption. Log. That's why they put that afterwards. Got it. Okay. Alright, I'm not going... No. Alright, shits and giggles. Oops, my proxy got disconnected. No pods yet. Summary. Why is this not deploying? Ah. Price, no SLA. Okay. Okay. Volumes. Okay. Tenants. Create my test tenant. The reason you aren't deploying? Or do I have to do that separately? Where's the copy clipboard? type of object are you? Alrighty. Used. I think I might end up adding a ingress to that, because that's incredibly frustrating that keeps flapping. All right, it is late. I'm gonna call it tonight. I do have the MinIO operator installed. I have the Redis operator installed. I haven't played too much with either. Next, I think I'm going to get the Postgre operator installed, and then we will see where we go from there into getting the Harbor operator installed. This has been Platform9 Live. You've been hanging out with me in my home lab. I am Eston Rye. You can contact me on GitHub using @EstonRye or on Twitter using @CCyborg. If you want to see any of the code we worked on tonight, that can be found in this repository. And if you'd like to try Platform9 for free, again, that is platform9.com/signup. Thank you for watching.